Okay, that's fine. We know this. Well, I can explain because it's not like I can't explain it. Like when I say what I've seen, all right, for me, I've
It
seen,
doesn't matter what you've seen. What have
but
you
why does it not matter?
experienced?
Okay, but that's my
Because
experience.
no,
My
stop, no, stop.
family,
Let me just say
all
something.
right.
No. Because if I say what I've seen, all I've seen was women out there stopping men from seeing their children. Should I not have children now because of that?
Yeah, but it's no, yeah, but I'm not saying that, but that's the problem. When you see these things,
Land, land,
it
land,
becomes
sea,
it becomes,
land on the
listen to me,
land,
yeah?
land on sea.
No, but you have to go through your own experience,
Listen
I
to what I'm
think.
saying.
Like,
I've grown up seeing married couples,
It
yeah?
doesn't matter what you've seen. Why are you
Why?
talking about what you've
Why does it
seen?
not matter? Why, how can it not matter?
Because your experiences are different to what you've seen. A kid could have seen their mum get abused, but that doesn't mean that they have to grow up and abuse someone.
Absolutely not.
So then you have your own experiences.
no,
It's
but
for
they
you
can
to
be
go into the
No,
world and
but it's
traumatized by
something
experience.
that.
positive. For me,
But
it's
they can
something
be
positive.
traumatized by that.
Yeah,
It
fine,
doesn't
but
matter,
that's something
traumatized or
positive.
not traumatized. I'm saying to you, just because you see a lot of things going on doesn't make you have a negative mindset unless you naturally are a pessimist inside of yourself. A lot of women are pessimists. And you, Hazel, you're giving me pessimist vibes. You know what a pessimist woman is? And
No,
if
I'm
my
not a pessimist
if
woman.
my woman had any friends that are pessimists, you know what I'll do? I'll cut them off straight away. I'll tell her chatting to that bridging. Do you know why? Pessimistic friends are the reason why your relationship will go down the drain. You know what a pessimist friend
Absolutely.
is?
But
Your friend comes, she comes, oh, you know my man, yeah. He came home late. Oh, he's cheating. I'm telling you, I've been there
that's
before.
that
Trust
what
me,
well
girl.
that's why I
I've seen
was
it bare times.
absolutely that's what I was trying to get to. I'm not disputing what you're saying. I was just maybe it's
Bad
taken me
mind
a long time to
friends.
say
I
it.
swear
But
down
my
them
thing
gal
is
in
this.
gunshot.
All I'm saying, or like
You're
I
not
let
allowed
me
in my
just finish.
yard.
No, cool. But
You
I'm
can't
just
sit at
all I
my
was trying to
table.
say exactly, but all I was trying to say is
Can't break
with
bread with me.
with that age group, yeah, that's it. That's as far as it goes. That's all I was trying to say. Like they're like 60s,
No,
70,
but don't
80s.
say that's as far
But
as it goes because
underneath
you have
that,
the pessimistic mindset. Because you
yeah,
said, well, you know, marriage nowadays, what I've seen of marriage. What is that?
it's
Have
not
you ever been
inviting.
married?
No, I haven't.
So how do you know how it will be if you've never done it?
Because I'm looking at married couples around me and
Forget
then
the
it's not
married
inviting.
couple. I'm saying
What do you
you
Yeah, but it
mean?
experienced
doesn't
you.
It's
Have you
it,
ever?
no,
matter.
man. No, I don't
Hazel,
want to
let's go
experience.
deep. Have you ever been in a long-term relationship?
How long is long? What's long for you?
Oh, bloody hell.
Anything
We're
above
going
Long,
to get to
no,
semantics
you
now.
haven't been in a
well,
You
long-term
I've
ain't
been
been
in
in
a
a
relationship.
long-term
relationship for six
relationship because
years,
everyone knows
and
what I mean when I say
I've
long-term relationship.
6 years is long.
You're the
Trust
only
me.
person that ain't been in one because I've been in a long-term
I've
relationship.
been in a
Everyone been
long-term
in long-term
relationship.
relationships.
Of course I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I've been in a relationship for 6 years. Is that not a long-term relationship? Are you going to cut down my years? That's why I asked you what do you class as a long-term relationship? Because I was in a relationship for 6 years,
Do you know what? Do you know
twice,
what I don't like? You
and
know
it
what I
was
don't
a
like?
long-term relationship as far as I was
Do you know what I don't
concerned.
like? Hazel, do you remember one thing I said to you? I got the memory of a what?
Of a cat.
What did I say my memory's like?
It was like a memory of a cat.
No, I got a memory of an elephant. See, that's why I know
Okay.
you don't listen. Your memory is twisted. Mine ain't. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do none of that. My mind is clear. When people say things to me, I listen to them. You did not tell me you was in a
Cool.
6 year relationship with anyone. But anyway, if your
I
story wants to
didn't.
change because you want to satisfy the people
Oh
in these
my
comment
god!
section and
I
look
don't need to
to make
say.
yourself look
Listen,
good,
I'm
that's on
talking
you.
to
I
you
know the
right
truth,
now.
innit? You've never
I'm not
said that to
interested
me,
in
and I've had
comments.
about
You know this.
I've had mad conversations with you. Never said this, but you know what? Like I said, I'm the type of person I'll pull you up on them things straight. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you. You ain't been in no 6 year relationship because you ain't never
When
told
you
me that.
read,
So if it's new
you'll
information
read
that
it
you're
in the
giving
book,
me
man.
now,
You'll
that
read
means
it in
that
my
you've
book.
withheld information before. That means that
It's
are you
not
actually a
withholding.
truthful
It's too
person?
much. It's a lot of. Listen to me. I don't withhold information. That, but between me and you, there's a lot of information. You'll see, you read it in my book. We have a lot to talk about differently. There's a lot. So you've
You
only
keep you
we spoke
keep
about
diverging new
snippets. It's
information,
not.
bro. You
Yeah, but
remind
there's
me
a
of
lot of
some. It's
information.
like a man that keeps lying to
I've
his
had
woman, bro.
37 years
He
of
doesn't know
life,
when to
man.
stop
Come on,
lying,
man.
bro.
No, it's not
You know
about
the man
life.
that keep lying. You know the man though. They keep lying to their woman every day.
Yeah,
There's a new story. Like, yeah, I got knocked out yesterday. That's why I couldn't get
absolutely.
home. I lost
But do
my
you know
phone,
what? When you've
babes.
got a
And
lot of
in the story of losing
experience,
his phone, yeah, on the day he lost his phone, he crashed his car. Babes, did
That's
I
a
tell you I crashed the car?
pathological liar.
What? Wait a second. What do you mean? Yeah, because I crashed the car that time, innit? It was like 6 years ago. No, I thought you said it was 2 years ago. No, no. Basically, like you don't remember, innit? Like it was like 10
yeah,
years
that's
ago.
something
See that?
different.
I
That's
thought you
something
said
totally
six.
different, though. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
something totally different, though. That's not where we're at right now.
yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, my brother Cyrus speaks. What's going on, my brother?
Assalamu alaikum. What's good, brother? I'm good. I'm good.
Salam.
Listening is entertaining. Modern women not settling, right? This idea of settling, what it is, it's avoidance. It's avoidance and ego, plain and simple. On one side, they're filled with ego that the world belongs to them, right? This is the society we've built. everything needs to be given to women. Look at the systems. Everything's built to just provide for them, right? We have effectively removed the core, some of the core actions that men take, the core benefits that women get from men have been replaced, right? If they're in danger, who do they call? The police. There's a fire, you call the fireman. You need help, you go and you get the doctor. So there's this mentality, this idea that, well, why should I need a man if I could just pick up my phone and anything that I want comes to me? My food, my protection, my provision, all of it comes to me. So then they come with this idea of settling. Now, this idea of settling is rooted in a lot of fear. There's this echo chamber amongst women, this echo chamber where they don't experience the abuse itself, but they hear so-and-so's aunties, uncles, wife got beat up. So because that happened to her over there in the next country, I now need to be careful. All men are bad. All men are bad. All of them are horrible. And then the big question you always need to ask is to a lot of women is, what good were you told about men? Most women get told when they're little girls, they get raised up, they get told, avoid men. Men are dangerous. They only want you for your body. You've been told absolutely nothing of value about men. So you know nothing about men. So when you know nothing about something, your default position is to fear it. So and then with the ego now, you have all of this fear, but your ego won't allow you to step outside and actually ask a man, what are men like? I don't know about men. I know nothing about men. Somebody teach me about a good man. They don't know. They've effectively become their own gods. Everything I want could come to me. So why do I need another human being? This is why they don't settle. They don't see the need for it. The value of men is lost with women. It's lost. They don't understand the structure that we bring to a household. They don't get it. They don't know anything beyond just money and material.
Stop, brother. I have to big you up. They don't understand the structure that a man brings to a household. Do you know a woman being a wife, and doing wife things? Do you know it gives her life an actual schedule of a day? Like, you can never be a bored woman at home when you have a husband. Do you understand that? Because there's always something to do for that man. Like, if you people understood, like what life is like with a man. Look, I'm not even talking about the things that you don't do when you have a man. A woman becomes lazy, she becomes fat, she becomes overweight. There's lots of things that happen to women. They don't even care about themselves a lot of times. That's why I only can speak from my personal experience here. Have you ever broke up with a girl, and seen her a couple years later and she looks terrible, bruv? I have many times. And that's because when she's with you, she's taking care of herself because there's a reason to. When you leave, there's no reason to. So, if her belly hangs over, she don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, what is where it is? I don't care. Got 3 kids now. I don't care.
Reds, why would she care? Why would she care? Why would she care? The media is telling her, gain your weight, be unhealthy. That's okay. That's fine. You're beautiful. You're a queen.
That's mad.
Come on, this is the message they're getting when you're being told a queen for doing nothing. Why would you think a man is anything to you?
Say that again. Say that one again. Say that statement again. That one is powerful. Say that again.
But Brett, it's true. It's true. They're being told you're a queen. But what did you do? You didn't do nothing.
Nothing.
So they don't need a man. They don't need a man. And then the worst part of it all, when you want to pay attention, because words are important. And that's what's really destroyed all of this thing. Right? Words are important. Women like to twist words. They don't like words having a meaning. Because when words have a meaning, they get pigeonholed to accountability. They actually have to be mindful of what they say. So when real men come around and they correct the behavior, as much as they don't like it, they want it and they desire it. Because no one else is doing it. The world is letting them go just flounder around, do whatever they want, be whatever they want, with no accountability, no consequences. Absolutely none. So then when they wonder, where are all the good men? They're avoiding you. The good men don't want a woman who doesn't
It's true.
understand
It's
discipline.
true. Don't you look at her friends? Like, as a man, I'm asking the men, like, don't you look at friends? Because, like I said, I got a lot of male friends and I got 11 brothers. So over the years, a lot of them, they like to know the friends. Because your friends, remember, your company show you who you are. So they always want to know, like, what kind of friends. Because your friends will show you, man. And, yeah, your friends, it's important to
The
know your
first
woman's
friend that you need to
friends.
get rid of is the pessimistic friend, the one that's like you, that's in everybody's business, but not in their
I don't
own.
feel like I'm in everyone's business. I'm in my own business. I don't know why you
I
keep
was
saying
having
that.
a conversation. I was having a
I
conversation
don't know
with
why
my
you
mom
keep
about
saying
this topic. I was talking a lot with my mom, and I was saying, "Mom, why do you think women these days don't want to settle down?" My mom said that because women back in the days, they used to be suppressed by men a lot, and now becomes this like a generational trauma. And that becomes like it's they hate men, but they don't really know why they hate men. It's just they hate them. It's because of the past traumas that the other women that used to go through because of men.
You see the
Women
echo
hate
chamber?
men because of
No,
what
I
their
don't.
Brad,
friends
do
go
you hear
through.
the echo chamber? Do you hear the echo chamber? It comes from your
Women hate
mothers.
other. It's crazy. Women will hate men because of what they've seen men do to other women, not what they experience. Not that there's any good guys out there. On top of
It's
that, the women,
misandry.
like, you know how deep settling goes, yeah. And I was saying this earlier, and I'll say it again because maybe everybody wasn't here earlier. And I say this again: women need to be able to settle for the man that's on their level, or maybe even lower, because them guys are still good guys. I heard a woman say earlier, "I would never date a man that has a 9 to 5 or a man that cleans the streets."
Mm-mm.
More fool to her, because you know what
No,
she
no,
does
no.
for a living. You know what she does? She doesn't do anything for a living. She's on flipping benefits. How
Brad,
can
you know what
someone
makes
on
this worse?
benefits say to somebody
Hmm.
who's got a 9 to 5 and working? I don't care what the job is. He's getting an earning. He's getting a wage. He goes out and he puts his life on the line. And I say put your life on the line because when you go out to work, anything can happen to you. No, anything can happen to you. You might not realize it, but anything can happen to you. Any job. You could be driving the bus one day and you just crash, fam. Anything can happen to you. Life is
Mm-hmm.
not promised. So when you're going out there, you're risking your life every day. That's what I say to men. Yeah. So for a man to have a 9 to 5, when women say, I don't want a man that has a 9 to 5, I want an entrepreneur. All right, what do you do? I don't do nothing. So women think that they're the prize. When you ask a woman, what do you bring to the table? I am the table. That talk is so ridiculous. I'm telling you, 2022, men have empowered themselves to understand what a shit woman looks like. So when a lot of you women, the reason why you're not getting chosen, a lot of women are getting thrown to the side, is because we've empowered men to say, see that type of woman? She ain't a good woman. So stay away from her. That's what we've empowered men to see. Because nowadays, I don't think a lot of men were seeing it before, years and years. And that's why women want to silence men with mouths like mine, because he's doing a good service. I put a video out earlier, bruv. Someone reported the video in less than 30 seconds.
Of course.
What was it though? What did you say?
Doesn't matter what it was. They want to silence me, bro. That's what they
Oh,
want to
okay.
do. The reason why they want to silence me is because they don't want me to empower men. Whenever I talk about empowering men, you know what women say? What about empowering women? What is it? What is this about? What about? What about?
But
What
we
about? I
already
hate what
have a
about
lot of
women.
women
I hate
empowering
what about
women.
women. What about women make me sick? It's like Black Lives Matter. No, all lives matter. We're not saying all lives don't matter, bro. We're saying Black Lives Matter right now. Can we actually talk about that topic?
You
Whenever
know,
people do that, it's because they don't want to hold themselves accountable for the dumb things that they're doing in society. Women are doing wild stuff on social media and they expect men to just sit back and be like, yeah, just let them do their crazy stuff. If men say anything, you're a misogynist. You hate women. Listen to women even say, they even tried to gaslight me and say, maybe you're not straight. You can't. My sexuality, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm so comfortable with my sexuality, it's mad. I'm
There's a
so
lot of married
comfortable with my
people,
sexuality. You can never make me doubt my sexuality. But women will try and do that to gaslight men. On these apps, other women, like you two women, will see a woman doing that in the comment section. You won't say nothing.
but I don't look
of
at the
course
comment
not.
section. The phone is.
No,
I'm
I
just
don't look
I
at
saying,
the
do.
comment
I
you
do
section.
see it
say
happen.
that.
I'm
I
not
do
saying,
not, but
I'm
Brad,
saying you
even
see it
it's
me.
not
happen, but you won't say anything.
No,
it's not in their
I
best
I
interest
say
to say
things.
anything.
I don't
It's not
think
in
I'm
their best
outright.
interest to say
Got none of
No,
anything.
your
but I
business.
don't personally. I don't agree. I always say if I see that, and I always say, and I even make posts when I see things going on the internet, and even like today, I saw a woman post. I can't now remember the exact words what she posted, but she's saying that the internet got smoke for single mothers, but hasn't got smoke for single dads. And I commented, the internet got smoke for deadbeat. Oh, it was deadbeat dads. The internet. I said the internet got smoke for deadbeat dads, but not for single mothers who deny access to their children, and then call them deadbeat dads.
Them women are not called. They're not called single mothers. They're called toxic baby moms. I'm changing the whole narrative now.
No,
All right
they're
then.
queens.
All right then.
They're
Can I
queens.
say something
They're
then?
By the
You
end
see
of this
toxic.
year, you're gonna hear everybody saying toxic baby mom. She's being a toxic baby mom. You'll see by the end of this year, I'm gonna get my speech is gonna go out there because I'm the only person speaking this talk. Toxic baby mom. Not, and the
Yeah.
reason why you have to give her that title because it sounds very, very derogatory, and I want it to sound derogatory because to stop a man from seeing his God-given right is evil. It's evil. It destroys the whole of society, and you see the thing is, I'm not just about me. I'm about society. That child that grows up without that love or that father, yeah, that wanted to be there, trust me, that kid is a menace to society. They're the kids that will blow your kid's head off in the classroom or stab your child to death. And you're like, why did he stab up my child, man? Some broken child destroys a healthy family, and now all my children are broken
It's a
because they
chain
lost their brother.
reaction.
Like,
But you
don't
gotta
ever,
take it a
don't.
step further. It's abuse. These are
Yeah.
abusive mothers. They're
Yeah.
abusive mothers. They are abusing the man. They're abusing the children's father,
The child
and they're
first. They're
abusing
abusing the
the
child
children.
first.
Both of them simultaneously. And what we have in society allows this to go on. They say it's okay. No, 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 it's okay. And then you have the narrative, the echo chamber, the echo chamber. Well, she must have been abused. Believe all
Can I?
women. She
Can I?
must have been
Oh,
abused.
No.
She
Can I?
must have
Can I
been
say
abused.
something though? Can I say
Come
something?
on.
You see,
If
Ray.
men were this abusive, the world would not look this way. You would not be on this app being able to talk. Ladies do not understand how strong a man is. If men were truly, truly, truly misogynistic to the point where we hate you, that's the definition. Misogyny is to hate women. If the amount of men truly did hate women, you guys would be living in pure fear. You wouldn't want to go to work. You wouldn't want to go and travel. You wouldn't want to go outside your house. Think about that for a moment. If all of these men were truly, truly hateful of women, how you think the world would look like? But you don't think. Women don't think because they're selfish. It's all about I. It's whatever I can get. That's why they run over each other. They will put their foot on another woman's neck to get a man. But that's her best friend. But she
Yeah, because
called
their
her best
friends.
friend in the DMs.
Yeah, because their
Come
friends are
on, man.
supporting that. You see me, yeah. My friends, yeah. So you want to know about
Fuck,
experiences? So
Cyrus speaks. I like
nah,
the
man.
Cyrus speaks. Yeah.
My friends are either doing on my level or doing more than me. Do you understand? So you see, like if these toxic women, as you call them, had more married friends, then life might be a better place, innit? Because it's about your company. Like I said, you can't be having
Married
all
friends
these
don't
babe
take
mother
toxic
clubs.
women. Married
You
women
can't
don't
say
take
that.
toxic friends.
I don't know.
Do you know why they
People
don't
are
take
thinking
toxic friends? Because the husband hears the stories and be like, I don't like her. Don't bring her to my
Exactly. You
house.
want to know? Because
Because
she's under
you see
discipline.
us men, we don't like them
She's
evil
under
women around our
structure.
You know why we don't want them evil women around our missus because we know them women are going to be they're gonna destroy my house. That woman's
Yes.
gonna destroy. You can just look at a woman and be like, that's a bad friend. Why has she been single for so long? She's been single for like 8 years, babes.
So what do you do? Just
Ain't
cast her
no
away
man
then?
want
So
her.
what do you do?
And
Just
then you're like,
cast her off then?
huh?
What do you do? Just cast her off then?
Bruv, she better go find some new pack of friends because my missus
Yeah, but the
needs to go
friends she's
find
gonna
some married
find
friends.
are the friends that are gonna be enabling all this fuckery behavior. So this is why there's a cycle,
No.
like you said.
No. Not under the structure of a man. Not under the leadership of a man. That's not going to happen. The man's primary job is to protect his what? His family. That includes his wife and his children.
Thank you.
If your
Yeah, so
friends
By
are
any
going to
means
threaten,
necessary.
yeah,
exactly.
Listen to what I
yeah.
said. By any means necessary. You can't judge him on the decisions that he makes to protect his wife. I'm gonna give you a lot of story, yeah, and I'm gonna show you how the world is an evil place, yeah, and how Chinese whispers is evil. There was a story once, yeah, of a man, yeah, what happened was he was walking across the road with his wife, and a car came speeding out of nowhere. So he pushed his wife, and she dropped and she hit her face. Yeah. People that was walking past said, "Why did he push his wife down and make her hit her face?" That was the story people said at the moment. Yeah. Then he said, "No, the car was coming. I had to save her." Someone else heard that story and said, "I heard that you abused your wife. You beat her. You pushed her in the streets. Yeah, and like embarrassed her." The story went to someone else. I heard that he punched her in the face. The story went around. He is a woman, a beater. That's what happened to the man. His life was ruined in 24 hours. People was posting things online on social media saying this guy's a woman beat. If you see him, check him out. He even got arrested the next day at work. He got arrested. Police came into his work and said, "We heard you abused your wife." Remember, the woman's in hospital. Her face is kind of hurt. She ain't said anything to anybody, you know. But the story's gone out there so fast. This is what happens to men in social media right now. This is what men's lives. This is the microscope of men's lives. Let me tell you something. If that was a woman that pushed a man, guess what women will say? There has to be a reason. Why did she do it? Even if she's in the wrong, they'll still say, "Why did she do it?" That same thing when women stop men from seeing their children. Listen to what majority of women come on my platform and say. Well, she wouldn't stop him from seeing his children for no reason. There has to be a reason.
That's facts, because when that man was on your live and we saw the comments and everybody was, and a lot of women were posting that, they were saying there has to be a reason why she's not letting him see the child, and we purely can see that there's no bloody reason. There's no bloody reason why he's not seeing the child. It's just the woman that's toxic. But women would still say there has to be a reason.
There's only one reason. There's only one reason. If that man is a danger to his own children, that is the only reason. Only reason. There is no other exception to that. If he doesn't like you as his ex-wife, that's not a reason. That's between you and him. You're a bad woman. Done and done.
But even that, man, the problem with
Don't punish your kids because you couldn't keep a man.
Punish your kid.
But these women do this. They do it
the new
all
thing,
the time.
No.
You know, it's like
I posted a video earlier. A woman said, "I'm not going to let him see his child because he doesn't give me money." Women are saying, "I won't even give the child the man's surname if he doesn't give me money. The child doesn't deserve his surname."
This is bad to hear, because that you can see how a mother who says that she puts her children first materialize the child.
Thank you.
Like monetize the child. So that is absolutely that's child abuse to me.
I know word of a lie, and this is me from what I've seen. I know about 5 men right now that can't see their child because they're not giving the woman money. And they said, "I'll buy stuff for the child. I'll take the child, spend all the money, but you ain't getting a penny from me." How about that?
That's right. But why is that wrong? And this is the problem. Because it's like, what is it that, where are you getting this talking or information from? I prefer if the father of my child was to just bring a whole bag of clothes or whatever every 6 months or whatever. Yes, I just bring stuff, buy stuff. I don't want the money. Your child, she needs things, isn't it? So summer come, you just buy her uniform because she needs uniform, isn't it? You just buy her things. She's a child. You just buy her things, no? I don't need money
and
from
it's
you.
not just
It's
about
my
the
house.
money.
I don't need you to buy.
What about the other things in fatherhood? A father can give much more than the money.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, who's teaching these people
us
these
mothers,
things?
we got to realize, because a lot of women don't realize that we cannot, especially us mothers that have sons, we cannot teach our sons how to be a man. He needs a father.
Facts.
So let me ask, what does a man bring to his marriage outside of money? What does he bring?
Besides money,
no money. What does he bring? Yeah, like genuinely.
Wow.
I think
you see.
Wow. Cyrus.
You say, what does he bring other than money?
No, but did I not say this? They don't get taught anything about men. They know nothing about us. Absolutely nothing. They're laying down, making babies with people they don't know.
100%. Majority of women do that. Majority of women do that. They do.
What sense does that make? Who is telling these women it's okay to go and reproduce with
I beg, man, just answer the question the brother just said, because my head's hurting me right now. Please, someone
I
answer
would
the
say
question the brother just said.
I would say discipline. You see, for me, it's very hard to answer this question, and I'm going to be honest and tell you why, because I never had a father in my life, so it's really hard for me to answer this question. I would have to think.
Hazel?
Ask the question. I told you, I just literally went to do something. You have to ask the question again. I'll just ask me the question again. I asked you that. Because you look frustrated. Did I miss? Ask me the question.
If you're not paying attention, I put someone else in the box.
I'm paying attention. Literally, can you just ask me the question again, please?
What does a man bring to the marriage, bring to a woman outside of money?
Everything.
What?
Stability,
structure, everything. Everything. Everything that I need.
Stop. Now you said everything. Why aren't